I hope this video finds you in good health and a steady heartbeat, for I am about to recount a tale that will send shivers down your spine. Gather close, for within the depths of this jungle lies a haunting tale of fear and the supernatural. It was a moonless night, the air thick with a palpable sense of unease as I ventured into the heart of the mysterious jungle. Armed with only a flickering lantern, my curiosity drove me forward, despite the ominous warnings whispered by the locals. The jungle swallowed me whole, its cacophony of chirping insects and rustling leaves reverberating through the darkness. A thin mist hung in the air, casting ghostly shadows on the gnarled trees that reached out like skeletal fingers. The silence was broken only by the sound of my racing heart, beating in synchrony with the drums of dread. As I pressed on, I became aware of a distant chanting, faint yet undeniable. Drawn by an unseen force, I followed the haunting melody until I stumbled upon a long-forgotten temple, its crumbling walls obscured by thick vines. The air grew colder and the hairs on the back of my neck stood on end. With trepidation, I stepped inside, and a gust of wind slammed the door shut behind me. The lantern flickered wildly, casting dancing shadows that seemed to mock my presence. The chanting grew louder, reverberating through the chamber, and the walls seemed to breathe with a life of their own. As I explored the decrepit temple, my heart pounded with each creaking floorboard. I could feel the weight of countless eyes upon me, unseen specters lurking in the darkness. Suddenly, the air turned still and I found myself paralyzed by an unexplained terror. From the shadows emerged a figure cloaked in tattered robes, its face hidden by a grotesque mask. Its eyes gleamed with a malevolent light, and a bone-chilling laughter echoed through the chamber. I tried to scream, but no sound escaped my lips. I was trapped, a mere pawn in this macabre game of fate. The ghostly figure beckoned me forward with a skeletal hand, and I could not resist its command. It led me deeper into the temple, through winding corridors that seemed to twist and contort with every step. Ancient murals adorned the walls, depicting scenes of sacrifice and anguish, as if the very essence of suffering had been etched into the stone. Finally, we reached a hidden chamber, bathed in an eerie blue glow. Before me stood a stone altar, stained with the remnants of dark rituals. The figure released a bone-chilling scream, and the chamber erupted with the howls of tortured souls. I felt their pain reverberate through my very being, consuming me. In that moment of terror, I mustered the strength to break free from the ghostly entity's grasp. I ran blindly, driven by pure instinct, until I burst out of the temple, gasping for breath. The jungle seemed to sigh with relief, as if acknowledging my escape from its clutches. To this day, the memory of that encounter lingers like a phantom in my mind. The jungle holds secrets that should never be disturbed, and the spirits that dwell within its depths are best left undisturbed. Take heed, dear viewer, for if you ever hear the haunting chant and feel the pull of the unknown, turn away and never look back. Or you may find yourself trapped in a nightmare from which there is no escape.